Hi everyone, and I hope you all are doing well. My name is Karolina, and I typically post videos on luxury and contemporary handbags and SLGs. So if that is something you are interested in, I hope you consider subscribing. So in today's video, we do have a special guest, but he is taking a nap. But let me pick him up, and it's the one and only Mr. Marcel. So he is very tired. He just finished playing with Coco. It was her birthday yesterday when I was filming this. So her birthday is July 12th. And he was not being very friendly, and he took all of her birthday toys, unfortunately. So he was just playing with her, and now he's very, very tired. So you might see him in the background. He might be sleeping, snoring, so I apologize in advance. But he is the special guest for today. And I also want to apologize. I am feeling a little bit under the weather today, and for the past few days for some reason. That is why I look the way I look today. I don't have my full face of makeup on. I'm breaking out, so I apologize about my appearance. But with that being said, I have a couple of items I wanted to unbox for you guys and show a haul for that I thought you guys might enjoy. I did receive 2 more items from the Coach summer sale. I do still have 4 items on the way, so I will do a part 3 for that. But I do also have some goodies from Marshals, from Homegoods, and of course, TheGalsGuide shop. So if you're interested in seeing all the goodies that I picked up, then just keep on watching. So the first few items are actually nail related. If you guys know me by now or are not new to my channel, you will know that I adore press-on nails. And I recently discovered in, I believe it was Marshals and TJ Maxx, yes, the brand Nail Reformation. And they have so many cute nails. They're usually current style nails that I see on the website for half off. So I've been picking up a lot of nails from them. Unfortunately, today's nails are actually from Glamnetic, but not unfortunately. If you're not new to my channel, I love Glamnetic. But I did order a few nails from their actual website because as much as I was waiting for these nails to drop in store in Marshalls and TJ Maxx, they just were not. So I finally received them. They were so kind. I did end up canceling a set of nails, and they sent them regardless, even though I canceled that off of my order because those I did actually find at Marshalls. So they were super kind. They had no issue canceling. The shipping was a little bit slow, I will admit. I think I waited about 2 weeks for the items to finally ship out. That is about the only issue I have. But other than that, some nails that I picked up if you are interested. And I'll leave timestamps for when each item or each portion of the video starts. So if you're not interested in press-on nails, you can move past if that's not something you're into. But I thought these were so cute, and they are a square shape. I typically go for the almond, but I just love these square nails. I love the coral detailing, and I've been really loving like the 3D. I don't know if you'll be able to see like the 3D style of the nails lately. So I did want to pick some up for the summer. So this is the first set that I picked up. This is the set that I actually canceled because I did find at my at my Marshalls, but they ended up sending it to me free of charge, which I thought was very nice of them. And I love these because they have these cute little pearl details, and gold. And like I said, they're all very like 3D, which I've been loving lately. I don't know why. I just have. Then here is an almond set with hot pink and flowers. I just think they are adorable. And these you could actually find at Marshals and TJ Maxx. I just bought them and then I ended up finding them, but I felt too bad canceling another pair of nails, so I just stuck with it. But you can find these, if it'll focus, at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and they're just a French nail with a cute little bow. You will see that I am obsessed with bows lately. I think Alyssa maybe a few months back mentioned she was also obsessed with bows. And Homegoods, Marshalls, and TJ Maxx have had a lot of bow items, so I have been just loving that. So segueing into Homegoods and Marshalls, these nails I did actually pick up at Marshall's. They were $12.99 and I guess typically they cost $20. And they are this new to me brand. I've been seeing them on Facebook. They're Celebritips. I think that's how you say it. So these are new to me. I haven't tried them yet. If you have tried this brand before, definitely let me know your thoughts. I'm typically a glamnetic and a nail reformation kind of girl recently, but I figured I'll give this brand a try just in case. Okay, so now moving on to Marshall's, sticking with the theme and the bow theme. I found, now this is my second pack, so I found these really pretty candlesticks that are battery operated, and they have pink little bows, and they were on sale for $3 at my Marshall's. So like I said, I already have a set, and this is what they look like out of the packaging. And they come with the battery. So let me quickly open this up and show you guys these. Okay, so I do want to show you guys that these actually are really nice because they do already come with the batteries included. So I just have the one right now with the battery because I wanted to show you guys. So here is the little candle, and you have the push button, so it lights the candle up, and it's so pretty because I actually have, like I said, this is my second set that I purchased. The first set I have in my bedroom, and I didn't realize when I purchased these that these are on a timer. So if you have a Marshall's, or I'm assuming they would have them at like TJ Maxx and HomeGoods as well. But if you guys have a local Marshall's, I would definitely go check them out to see if they have these, because I think they're so cute. And I'll show you what I picked up to go along with them in a moment. So like I said, $3. They come with the battery and they light up, and they are on a timer. I don't know exactly the length of time that they're on because there's not much information on here. And like I said, it didn't even tell you that they are on a timer, nor is there a name. So this is what the bottom says. I don't know if that's the company, but there's no real name for this. But for $3, I thought you cannot beat the price. So now segueing into HomeGoods, for the ones I do have, I did pick up a really adorable candle holder. So it is a clear candle holder, but the bow is pink. So this is made out of glass, and then the pink bow. So that is for the ones that I have in my bedroom, and it just stands like this. So I did want to pick up candle holders for the 2 new ones I got, and I wanted something similar, if not the same, but unfortunately, if you guys know HomeGoods, Marshals, and TJ Maxx, you typically, if you don't get something when you see it, it usually sells out. So I found similar ones. Now these are a pink glass, and they are absolutely adorable. They were $9.99, so were these right here. So here are the 2 together so you could see. Now, one thing I do want to mention, and it doesn't bother me, but it might bother someone else. So this one is fine. Let me see the other one. Okay. So this one is the same like with the first set I got. So as you could see, this one doesn't really go in very well. So the reason is, and again, they're $3, so it's not a big deal. But you could see that the wax and where the turn closure for where the battery goes is not even. And that was the case with the one set that I got. So this one sometimes can be a little crooked depending on how I have it in. But what I ended up doing, since this is wax, I ended up just taking a knife and just shaving off the excess wax until I was able to fit the candle in. So I'm gonna have to do the same thing with this one, but that again, not a problem for me. It's still adorable, and for $3 you just can't beat that, in my opinion. So I think, yes, I think that is everything for HomeGoods Marshals. So now let's move on to what I got from TheGalsGuide. So if you're not new to my channel, you guys will know that I absolutely love Alyssa here on YouTube. Her channel is TheGalsGuide, and she has actually her own shop where she invented handbag heels. So they're magnetic, non-abrasive handbag feet for the bottom of your bags that don't already have purse feet. So if you have not checked her website out and purchased handbag heels, I highly, highly recommend you doing so. They are phenomenal. And I know she recently redesigned the magnets, so definitely check her out if you are looking for handbag feet for your bags but you don't want to drill holes. Definitely recommend her. And I always say this, and so does she, if we lived closer together, we would probably be the best of friends because we have the same taste in bags and the things we enjoy as far as like bows and stuff like that. And I admire her collection. She has such a beautiful handbag collection that it is so hard not to want to buy every bag she reviews or picks up, because they are just literally everything I could dream of in a bag collection. So definitely check her channel out if you haven't done so already, but I'm sure you have. But let's get into what I picked up. So if you follow Alyssa, you will know she did release new charms, and I just had to get my charms from her because I love her charms so much. So they came in the beautiful box that is magnetic. Like, her attention to detail is phenomenal. Like, you are getting a luxury experience anytime you purchase from her shop. So I cannot recommend her enough, and I love you, Alyssa. You are the best here on YouTube. So let's get into what I picked up, and you could see already one of the items, and that item is the cute little pink bunny charm. How adorable is this? So if you guys saw my Coach outlet Claire bag, you know I have a purple bunny charm on there that I got from Amazon, but when I saw the baby pink, I just had to, like you guys see, I have pink all over in the background. I just had to. And this bunny is too cute not to get. So I did get my little bunny from Alyssa. Then the next item, or items, I think, come in this beautiful dust bag. Now, again, the quality and the attention to detail that Alyssa pays attention to as far as her product is very, very amazing. Like, I cannot stress the kind of experience you get when purchasing from her shop. It is the best. So the dust bag is a very thick, great quality dust bag. And in here I have 2 charms because I could not pick just one. So let me start with this. And again, look at that packaging. There's 2 plastic bags securing the charm. So, like, just look at that. The attention to detail. I just can't, I sound like a broken record. But I did pick up the little seashell charms, and I will put the name on the screen and down below for you guys. But I just love this. Now, I picked this up because, if you guys don't know, I was actually born in Poland, and I was born in a beach town. Even though I do not like the summer, I hate the heat. I am a fall, winter, and spring kind of girl. The summertime is not for me, but going back to my roots, I was born in a beach town, and so when I saw the seashell charms, I had to get them. And I picked up both of them. So again, I will put the names of both for you guys down below and on the screen, but I did pick up this one as well. Oh my gosh, Karolina, come on. Like I said, I apologize. I am a mess. I do not feel the best, but I love the coloring on this one. So this is like a bluish aquamarine kind of color. And then there is a pink sand dollar on this one. And this one I actually picked up because I thought it would go well. I thought it would go well with my, again, I am just a mess today, with my Coach chain tabby in the color Sage. So those are the 2 seashell charms that I picked up. And this one is really adorable because it does also have a little seahorse. How cute. So those are 2 of the charms. And then the final charm, again, comes in the dust bag. And this one I was really excited to see because, if you guys know, I love me the honey brown from Coach. And I already have the Be Happy charm. So when I saw this charm, I just knew I had to pick it up because I thought it would go so well with any of my honey brown charms, or my honey brown bags from Coach, or any of my bags. whether they're from Givenchy, Polen, YSL, that are in that brownish color. I just think that would look so cute. So again, I'll put the name of this on the screen because I apologize, Alyssa, I am just not feeling well and I cannot remember the name of the charms for the life of me. Although I can remember the Be Happy charm because I love that one so much. So those are the charms from Alyssa's shop. Now let's move on to the Coach unboxing. Okay. So I picked up, well, no, I still have, like I said, four more items from the sale that should be coming this week. You guys, I tried to be so good, but it just did not work. But I did, for this portion of the video, for part 2 of Coach's summer sale, I did get a SLG as well as a handbag. So here is the SLG in the box. And here you go. So I picked up the Coach Essentials wallet, I believe it is called. If I am wrong, I will put the name on the screen. But I picked it up in the sage color. Again, I just could not help myself. So I love that this is a wallet that you can open up kind of all the way, put your bills that you need. You have 4 card slots in here. You do have the bill compartment. On the back, you do have another card slot, as well as the Coach branding with the Coach New York foil. You have a zipper pull for your coins if you want to put your coins in there. But what I love about this wallet, and I don't know why I haven't picked up more of these wallets. I have a bunch of the zip around wallets, but I've never picked up one of these, and I'm kind of confused as to why I waited so long, because it's a 2-in-1. You basically snap the back portion off and you have a card holder and a wallet. So I thought this was a great price for what you're getting, especially on the sale price. You could use it together or you could use it as 2 separate little wallets. So that is the first item I picked up for my Coach tabby and the sage. Let's get into the bag that I picked up in this video because I have 3 more bags on the way. But in my defense, they were all under $200, I think. Yeah, they were all 3 each were under $200, so I just could not pass it up. And Alyssa, I blame you for 2 of them because 2 of them are identical, but they're in different colors, and you recently did a video. So that might give you a clue on what bag I picked up. For today's video, the bag that came in is actually already a style I own. Again, I keep saying I don't want to duplicate bags, but I have been eyeing this bag for a while. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to spend the money for the material or the leather type it is. So let me just get into it. So I took it out of the box. The box is huge. I do not know why I keep selecting gift wrapping when I have so many Coach boxes at this point that it's just ridiculous. I should just stay clear from gift wrapping. I can't give you guys a reason. But the bag that I picked up, and you already just saw it, I picked up the Coach Brooklyn 28 in the color Sand, and this is the suede version. And the reason why I did unbox this before this video, just to be transparent with you guys, because I wasn't sure how the suede was gonna look, because I do not really own a suede bag aside from my Coach Tabby 26, which just has that suede pocket. And I just wanted to make sure that everything was okay, because again, I haven't owned a suede bag and I knew this was coming from a store. So let me take the packaging out and show you guys this bag in all of her glory. All right, so I took all of the wrapping off of the bag, and you guys, this is such a nice feeling suede. So you still do have the Coach foiling. It's basically the same as the other Brooklyn that I have in the maple. The only difference is the interior. It's kind of like reversed, it feels, because obviously the exterior is the suede, whereas the interior is that, if I could show you guys, that smooth leather. You do have the 1941 stamp, and on the other side you do have the little D-ring. It is a magnetic closure, and this is all the same as my other. You do have the, let me see how I could show you this, the pocket in the back, which has the Coach Creed embossed on the interior. You could see that there. And then you have just the Coach little button right in the back. And I have been wanting a suede bag from the Coach line, specifically the Brooklyn. I still might get the 39, but I don't know if it's worth getting it in the sand color, or if I should wait to see if maybe any of the other suede colors go on sale. I did also contemplate getting the bluebell color, but I don't know. I kind of just wish the sage one went on sale, but it didn't. But for the price that this was, I think this was $177. I do not think you could beat that price. And the reason why I was hesitant on getting the 39 in the sand color is because I live in New Jersey, and it rains here a lot lately. And the whole point of the 39 would be to be a work bag. So with it raining all the time in the last few months, I don't know if it's worth getting another suede Brooklyn in the bigger size. I don't know, you guys tell me. And on top of that, if I have the 28, it doesn't make sense getting the same color, even though I do love this. This is actually, ironically, when I opened this up, my mom was around, and this is exactly the same color as Marcel's fur, and I thought that was just so cute because I didn't know that was the case. So this reminds me of Marcel now with how soft and like suedey it is versus his color. Let me see if I could show you guys. Not that you guys care, but it's just the little things like that that make me happy. I have Mr. Marcel. He was not very happy with me bothering him. He wanted to sit on the floor, right? He wanted to sit on the floor. But here is the bag and his fur. How cute is that? It looks literally just like his fur. And it makes me happy because I love him. But yes, that is the bag that I picked up from the Coach summer sale. You guys let me know. Would you pick up the 39 as well in the same color? Again, I'm not sold on the bluebell. I think it is beautiful, but I would have preferred the sage if I had the option to get it on sale, but out of the two, out of the Bluebell and the sand suede one, I'm leaning more towards the sand. But again, I can't justify keeping this and the 39, so you guys let me know if you guys would buy both of them or just stick with this one, and hopefully maybe one of the other suede ones would go on sale later on down the road. But as you guys can hear, Marcel is getting tired. It is about his dinner time, so he's ready to wrap this video up. So thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys coming and leaving all of the sweet comments that you guys do. Thank you to everybody that has supported my channel and has come week after week to watch my videos and Marcel's. I really appreciate you all. You guys have no idea how much it brightens my day when I see your guys' comments, and when you guys suggest videos that you want to see. It really is just a blessing for me to be a part of this community. I have met such wonderful people here, and I just cannot thank you guys enough for all of the love and support. And with that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week or weekend, depending on when you guys are watching this, and I will see you in the next one.